friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. This is The Joyful Sojourn, and in this video, we are flipping through 5 of the newest planners from the Happy Planner. This is part of their Spring 2024 release, and this is the second of several videos you'll probably see here on my channel for Spring 2024. So if you want to make sure you're catching everything, make sure that you are subscribed and you have the notification turned on. These products released on the Happy Planner website on March 14th, and I will leave all of that information down in the description box, including my affiliate link. Per the usual, if you guys decide to shop at the Happy Planner, please consider routing there through an affiliate link. It is a no-cost way to show support to your favorite content creators, and it's a way for Happy Planner to know that we're doing a good job showing products. Getting a small commission off of your purchase helps kind of compensate us for the time it takes to put out these videos. So thank you in advance for shopping with my link this spring launch season. So we have 5 planners here, and I'm going to flip through these. I do want to give a shout out to the other videos on my channel for spring so far, including sticker book flip through video and the initial unboxing first impression. So 3 videos so far. Make sure you are checking them out and you are subscribed to my channel with that notification bell turned on so you can get an alert whenever I post new videos, including ones about spring release. I feel like I already said that, but if I didn't, gotta make sure that's out there. Let's start with the smallest planner that I have from this release, and that is this Skinny Classic. She is a real beaut. Really, really lovely. Let's get the plastic packaging off. So here you guys can see it's definitely my first impression. I've not fully flipped through this. So all of these Skinny Classics are going to say horizontal layout. That is just the nature of this size of planner. But wouldn't it be really cool if the Happy Planner changed the layout in the Skinny Classic? I would love to see a Hobonichi style with all of the days of the week on the left side and then like open graph grid or dot grid on the right side. How rad would that be? I might put a little bug in someone's ear about that, but all of the Skinny Classics are going to say that horizontal layout. One other thing I want to say about releases with the Happy Planner, this spring release typically has 18-month planners. 18-month planners start in July, they finish out the current year, and then they go through the whole next year. So the planners in this launch are going to get you through 2025. They are an excellent value for those of you that really like continuity in your paper planning. You use them like memory keepers. Having 18 months all in one planner is really helpful. The exception to this, of course, is the Skinny Classic. That is because these are on mini discs. These are smaller discs, so they're not going to hold as many pages. So your Skinny Classic planners will be 12-month planners. They will, however, like the 18-month, start in July. If you are new to Happy Planner, the spring release has the 18-month planners. If you're looking for 12-month planners, the ones that start in January, those typically come out in the fall release, which is usually September. In December, we have the winter release, and those are undated planners. So we've got a fall release, a winter release. This is the spring release, and then we typically see a little bit for summer, and we have a back to school release. Those are also 12-month planners that start in July that have a teacher and student theme. So I wanted to make sure that was all covered. If you have any questions about Happy Planner basics, I am your girl. Hit me up in the comments. I am happy to answer any questions you might have. Okay, back to this guy. So we have a Skinny Classic. It says Breathe, Live, Explore, and this is a collaboration with Oris Edu, a Vancouver-based self-taught artist and designer. I love when Happy Planner does designer collabs because it ensures that we're getting kind of a different aesthetic, and of course it's supporting an artist, which I think is really cool. So this is, well, let me show you one more time. This is our collaborator for some of these planners. And here's our first cover. I love this really deep, it's like a pine green. These are mini plastic discs. And then the front of the planner says 2024, 2025, because that, of course, is covering the 12 months from July through June of 2025. So let's flip this. Oh my, she is pretty. We're going to get some glare. I apologize from the get-go with my ring light situation, but let's open this guy up. Gorgeous, gorgeous colors. I love this green. I love this mustard. Very pretty. This is our, I'm going to call this our title page. It's where you can put your name, who it belongs to. And then we have the 2 years that are going to be covered, our 2 years at a glance, 2024, 2025, nice and neutral, a little bit of polka dots down the spine. And then our, what's called kind of like a currently page is just graph grid on this left side. Let's see if it's going to give us, yeah. So this is giving us a whole open space for memory keeping, for the things that you're currently enjoying, or it can just be a running list for the month if you just need more space. Opening July, we can see a full month of July, our top 3 priorities and important. And then we have our holiday for the month of July here. So what they've really done is consolidated a currently page, a priority page, and then your month at a glance here. So the Skinny Classics aren't going to have a 2-page traditional grid style monthly. They're going to have this kind of running list style calendar. And I love that. I love that so much. So between these 2 sections, we've got plenty of space to prepare for our month. So let's keep moving. Very neutral so far. Make sure you guys can still see me all right. Yep. Oh, and we've got some shaded lines here. Those represent our weekends. So weekends are shaded in that calendar overview. And then here is what they call the horizontal layout in this, but this is the only layout that comes in the Skinny Classic size. So we can see very clean, very simple, basic fonts, sans serif fonts. And I just think it's nice. I think it's really clean and just great for on the go. I've seen people use this layout for fitness and for wellness, maybe gratitude, like a line a day, something like that. Absolutely lovely, keeping it simple, especially if you are a decorative planner. You can add a little something, something just to dress it up a little bit. Then we have our graph grid, and then look at that design for August. So beautiful. We're starting to see really that artwork from the collab artist. Do all things with kindness in that champagne color. So here's August. I'll do one more flip through, and then we will switch over to just looking at the monthly dividers. This is all going to be the same. Very clean and simple, polka dots down the spine. Nothing too extra. I like that they don't put holidays, right? Were there no holidays on the actual days? Like, okay, let's see if 4th of July is on. Yeah, it's not on here. So you're really maximizing space, keeping the holidays at the bottom of the currently page down here if there's a holiday. Let's take a look at the dividers. Oh, it's so pretty. Here is September, October, November, be kind to yourself. December is create your own kind of beautiful, excuse me. January, what is this piece of plastic? January, focus on the good. February, just beautiful aesthetic with this woman. March, soul full of sunshine for March. April, bloom where you are planted. You're doing great for May. And June. June is our last month in this 12-month planner. So this is a July to June planner, and then graph grid at the back. And there is your back cover. Ooh, it says breathe, live, explore. How pretty. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous Skinny Classic. I could see this one being very popular because the dividers are so pretty and artistic, but like a neutral aesthetic. And then the planning pages are really simple and clean as well. So this could be a top contender, guys. I gotta figure out how do I want to use this in my lineup because it really is absolutely gorgeous. So that is planner number 1. Let's take a look at planner number 2. This is a horizontal. I already know I'm gonna love it because I do love a horizontal layout. This one is Exotic Floors. And I don't think this is an artist collab. Nope. So the third tab would say whether or not it was an artist collab. So we have plastic, kind of champagne looking discs, and then really pretty navy color on the front. And it says live in the moment. You know what's interesting is even though these are bigger planners, they are a little bit heavier than your 12-month, but they don't feel super packed. They're not overly bulky, which I really appreciate. Ooh, I love the mosaic with the florals. That's really pretty. So we got a good look here at our name tag or name page. Having issues today. All right, so here is our opening page. Really pretty for all you blue lovers out there. And this is what our 2 years at a glance is going to look like from January 2024 through December of 2025. And with this bigger classic size, full classic size, we have the room for both the monthlies, and then we have margins on either side for notes. Anything you want to call out during that period, you've got lines to do that. And then I love these pages. These are kind of your year at a glance pages. Again, the Saturday, Sundays are going to be highlighted. And I'm a tracker. I like to track stats. These pages are really great for tracking, maybe if you're on a weight loss journey, if you're tracking steps, if you're tracking your lady business, like when you have your period, you know, stuff like that. You can track it in these pages, and within the first, few pages of your planner, you've got kind of like an overview of maybe your health, or maybe you want to put birthdays and holidays, family events, paid time off, sick leave, whatever, your kids' special events, anything like that, you can put here at the front of your planner. This is also really good if you want to kind of take some of these months out and frankenplan. You can put all of the long-term events here on these pages, and then you don't have to keep full monthlies in your planner until you're actually ready to use them. That's a really good hack if you are a frankenplanner and you like to put additional pages in your planner. That means you've got to remove some months to make some space. Well, this way you can get everything that you need for the next 18 months here and then change the pages further out. Okay, so that is your 18 months at a glance. It's going to take us through December of 2025. And then here is our currently page. Very traditional. We've seen this from Happy Planner. I love it. It's very clean and simple. Your top 3 priorities for the month, an open grid section for important, lines here for taking note, and then you have your holidays for that month here down at the bottom. So really good shot at a glance of everything in the upcoming month. It is referred to as a currently page. A lot of people will go and do memory keeping at the end of the month with the things that they currently are enjoying that month. This is our divider tab for July. It says embrace what today will bring. Our monthly, very clean, very neutral, no color, dots down the spine. We do have holidays on here in a really small, clean font at the bottom of each box. And a big margin here for any notes you want to add for the month. And then here is our horizontal. Love the horizontal. If you are someone that is a big writer and a journaler, this is going to be very familiar and comfortable to you. All of those planners from the 80s, if you're if you're in your 40 somethings, like this is what the school planners look like. This is very familiar layout to a lot of us, and it's very easy Very easy to write with that long space and having the lines on each day. So you've got Monday through Saturday on here, and then the final section just says notes. Lots of space for decorating and just very user-friendly. So here is our month of July. And then at the end of the month, we go into our August setup and currently page, whatever you want to call it, and our August divider. So pretty. I'm really loving the blues and yellows. I'm going to jump over the pages and just take a look at the dividers now because they're all going to be the same. Not the dividers, the weeklies and the monthlies. Happiness blooms from within. Be happy, be kind for October. Dreams are plans in the making for November. December just has a really rich floral, deep floral, moody floral. Grow through what you go through in champagne metallic up there for January. Really pretty mosaic in a metallic blue for February. March, live in the moment. April, back to that champagne foil. May, be present in this moment. June. July, the purpose of life is to live a life of purpose. August, stay humble and work hard. This is gorgeous, September. You guys, take a couple minutes when you have some spare time and just look for what people do with used monthly dividers when they're done. This could be so pretty, recrafted like cardstock. If you're not keeping your monthlies, oh my gosh, gorgeous paper. You could frame this, it's so pretty. It also has a nice texture to it. Feels kind of debossed. All right, October, do something today that will impact all of your tomorrows. November and December, be patient and trust your journey. At the end, we just have open notes. You've got your mosaic on the back, and there is your back cover. So pretty. If you are a blue fan, this is a really good option. One other thing I want to say about planners, the 18-month planners, why you would want to get an 18-month planner, other than the continuity for 18 months versus just 12 months. For those of you that don't change planners like crazy, the other reason you might want to pick up an 18-month planner from this release is if you see a design that you really, really like, it's not likely they're going to put out the exact same thing in the fall. So if you see a planner from this collection that you love, pick it up. And even if you don't use it from July to December, you'll have your dream planner for all of next year. Obviously, that's, these will, I think these are a couple bucks more because they have more months in them. But I have seen people kind of delay and not pick out a planner from spring that they really liked. And then if they weren't sure about what they wanted for January, they regret not getting the one they really liked from the spring launch. Because these planners cover all of 2025, if you see one and you're like, that's my planner for 2025, even though this starts in July, still get it, and it can be your planner for 2025. And perhaps you could do some pre-planning or something like that in the pages leading up to January. So because, again, this has the entire 2025 year, you could just pick the planner for next year that you like from this release. Hope that makes sense. Okay, we are at Desert Thistle, again with this mustardy color, yellowy mustard. This is a vertical layout, plastic champagne discs, 18 months, starts in July, runs through December 2024, 2025 on the front. And let's see if I can cut this more efficiently. There we go. Ooh, now this is going to be a little funkier, I love this inside. It's like a beige color. It's not peachy or anything like that. It's, I would say, more like a cream color with just some little polka dots and some half circles. Very artsy. And then we have a really interesting kind of pinky lavender name page here at the front. Desert Thistle. I don't even know what the, like, yeah, I don't know what these dividers are going to look like. I'm excited. Here again is our 2 years at a glance. These opening pages are going to look the same. So we're going to fast track through these. These are the same as the previous planner that we looked at. We're going to have those 18 months at a glance and then our currently page. Here is July with Bloom. This is calling for metal discs. I don't know what color, but I could see this looking so pretty with metal discs. Ooh, like metal. I've got some metal green discs, maybe silver discs. I don't know. Here is your July. This all looks exactly the same, but here is your weekly layout. This is called a vertical layout. Ooh, July 1st is a Monday? Well, that's satisfying. This is the vertical layout. This is the most popular layout from the Happy Planner, which is always surprising to me because it's probably my least favorite, but I know y'all are die-hard vertical planners, and you can find a lot of decorative planners here on YouTube that plan in the vertical. You can look at it in many different ways. Most vertical planners look at this vertically. And so if you wanted to do time blocking or block your day out by maybe quarter of the day, like this is maybe morning, midday, evening, morning, day, afternoon, whatever the case may be, you can block this way. Or you can go this way, which I'm a big fan of, doing this by subject area. So let's say I wanted to separate the priorities for the day. Maybe I would label this priorities, and everything priority related would be in this top box. If I had multiple kids, maybe like the kids' schedules would be across this way. And then let's say I wanted to log self-care, like my fitness stats and what I ate, maybe a food journal. This would be down at the bottom. So you can do either way. I've seen so many different uses for this. I've seen memory keeping in this layout. So the possibilities are endless. I've seen a lot of people do this for lists. I like the dashboard for lists, but if you are a list maker, you could certainly just see this as one long list for the day. So vertical, very, very popular. I don't show it very much on my channel because I just don't use it. But yeah, it is a popular one. And so if you are a vertical shopper, this desert, what is it? Desert motif, desert flora, desert thistle. Well, I wasn't going to get around to that one. Desert thistle might be the pick for you. So really pretty, actually. Now, is this different? Hold on. You guys know I like to be thorough. Let me go back to the horizontal. Well, I guess actually, since the horizontal has the note section down here, you're not going to have a margin. So here you have your grid margin and then some lines for notes down in the bottom. So that's your extra note-taking space for the week. Then we have our currently page for the upcoming month. Here is August with some champagne metallic. Happiness is a journey, not a destination, and that's just repeated on the top and the bottom. Let's jump to all of the dividers now. Enjoy the now. October, dream in color. This is very boho. Very pretty if you like those warm, kind of like clementine orange colors. Be a seeker of everyday magic. See the good, back to that champagne. January, trust your soul. February, find your wild. March is just a repeating floral pattern. April, own your magic. May, this is where the magic begins. June, that floral pattern. July, good things will happen. August, September, believe. October, bloom into you. November, create your own magic. And lastly, December. Everything happens for a reason. There are your dividers for Desert Thistle. Let's take a look at the back. I love this. I love this. Let me just show you a little hack here, just to, you know, if you want to see what it would look like as a cover, just do that. I think that's really pretty. Anybody else? Like, I kind of feel that with the Plan a Happy Life on the front. I think that's rad. But there is the back as well. I think that's pretty cool. I like that. All right, so that is Desert Thistle. Let's take a look at Fulk Beauty. This is a vertical layout again. These discs are a light blue. I want to say they're like a periwinkle blue. I'm not great with colors, but that looks kind of periwinkle to me. Maybe not purpley enough to be periwinkle. I don't know. But Fulk Beauty, 18 months, July 2024 start, goes through December of 2025. Our cover is really pretty. I love the pop of copper on, hopefully you can see, on the petals of the flowers. Enjoy the beauty of ordinary things is what we have on the cover. And our inside cover, very, very neutral. Just a little bit of a pattern there. Guys, I am losing right now with lifting up the, these are easier to take off on the 12-month planners. It's not as, the plastic's not as taut. There we go. We're breaking in. All right, name page is gorgeous. I love the mix of pattern with the florals. This is giving me like a updated Nordic Brights vibe. I love that collection. Oh, look, you guys, we have color. Okay, friends, if you are waiting for color, here is some color. Really pretty 2024, 2025. Totally different vibes from the last two planners we've seen so far with this just pop of color, which I think is really nice for these pages. I don't see a lot of people decorating these pages on social media. Maybe they don't, but there's no reason why these can't be in color if people aren't really wanting to be creative with them anyways. This is really pretty. I love the detail on the edges of the paper. I just think it's really, really pretty. I like that. Ooh, even this is different. Okay, so we definitely have color, guys. The shaded weekends are, I don't want to, they're not yellow, they're not peach. The lines themselves are kind of a really soft, muted orange. And then way faded out for your monthly, your weekends. Then we have a design. This is the design that we see in the inside cover. That is going down the spine. Okay, and even the font here is blue. It is not black. So here is your here at a glance. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. I love this. Now, I am a neutral girl 100% because I like to decorate, but if I wanted a planner that I didn't feel like I always had to decorate, this is an excellent choice. So pretty. I love these kind of vintage muted vibes with the green, the blue, and this kind of clementine orange color. We have our priorities, our important section, and our take note. Of course, our holiday down at the bottom, but it's just, I mean, there's just no, we got to go back, guys. I'm sorry. We just got to go back. Just so different. Even the fonts are different. Actually, the priorities and important fonts are the same. And so is the holiday, although the holiday is in a different color. But wow, that's actually really stunning. I actually really like that. I also like the mixed kind of media mixed patterns here on July. Stunning. It's so pretty. I'm a neutral lover, and this is really pretty to me. So we've got some nice color on the border, some florals, jot it down as a header for this graph grid section. The days or the dates are in that olive green color. I wonder if you guys will be able to see this. Can you guys see? Sorry, you're gonna hear my chair. Can you see that that's not black? The holidays are blue. Wow, that's really pretty. I hope my camera or my phone is picking up the true color here. It's really lovely. Here is our vertical weekly with color. I love how this was done. I love that the whole outer design is that kind of cream color, but there's nothing going down the spine. I have never seen that before. Usually when you get a colored layout, you're gonna have something really busy going down the spine. This is different, you guys, because here's the thing, if you're a decorative planner like I am, I look at this and yes, I see the color of the dates, but I'm a decorative dater. That is my thing. Look at this. I don't have to do anything to the spine. If I wanted to change the design there, I could add another floral there or some other sticker. I could redate this, do my own decorative dating. And I love that it basically looks like cream paper. I love this. And I'm not even a vertical planner. If this had design going down the spine, I wouldn't love it quite as much because then I really would have to rework it if I wanted to neutralize it and decorate. But this is very easy to decorate in my opinion. And this neutral border is very neutral. We'll see if the other months look different at all, but this is really pretty. It is really pretty. I'm surprised I like this as much as I do, given that I typically stick to the neutrals. Very pretty for currently in August. Here's our August monthly. Oh, you guys, I'm telling you, I feel like Happy Planner is paying attention. They have added color and design in places where you probably wouldn't decorate. And then they've done just enough to make it pretty on the weekly, but still doable for decorating if you want to. Absolutely stunning. Let's jump to September. Live a life of endless wonder. I gotta just check again. Nothing on the spine. Nothing on the spine. Yes, yes, yes. Here is our October. Enjoy the beauty of ordinary things. November. December. January. Ooh, focus on the bright side of life. A little bit of that champagne up there. February. Ooh, yeah, this is definitely giving me that Nordic Brights vibe. If you were a big fan of that, this would be the next planner for you. Embrace what today will bring. March is enjoy the moments that make you slow down with really pretty blue foil. April, happiness blooms from within. May, balance is beautiful. June, again with that metallic blue, has that nice texture to it, debossed feeling. July, anything you can imagine is possible. Ooh, but with some copper foiling on that. Okay, that's pretty. August, champagne metallic. September, like vines. October, big things often have small beginnings. Oh, that's pretty. Look, these are little birds kind of like nestled in the flowers. That's pretty. November, be the best version of you for December. Let's see what we got at the end. Really pretty paper. We've got our texture on the back, and there is the back cover. So that is Fulk Beauty. Y'all, I was not expecting to like this one as much as I did, considering that it has more color to it. This is such a good medium for someone that wants to decorate when you have time, but like oftentimes you don't have time. This is the planner for you. Cute. Well done, Happy Planner. Okay, so this is Fulk and Feather, and I think that this is in the same collection. So Happy Planner does do collections in each release. So if you really like an aesthetic but you want a different layout, or you're looking for a certain, you want a sticker book that matches your planner, they do collections. And so that is what we have going on here, because this is kind of in the same vibe, but it's a different layout. This is a color block layout. So color block layout, 18 months, starts in July, runs through 2025. This is an excellent planner for people who like doing subject planning. And I'll talk a little bit about that when we get inside the planner. But we have 2024 and 2025 on the front with some champagne accents. These are deep, deep navy plastic discs. Oh, it's so pretty. So this is going to give us a very similar vibe. In fact, it might be exactly the same. We'll see. But the layout's going to be different. So if you are not a vertical planner, but you might be interested in color block, this is going to be the one. Okay, let's compare, actually, because y'all know I like to be thorough. So let's just see how these are similar. Let's go back to the beginning. So these are the same. The front page is going to be the same. Now, I thought the year at a glance was not green. No, it was green. Okay, so far we are the same. I'm going to leave this open on the side so we can go back and forth if need be. Our year at a glance, these are going to be the same as what we just saw. And these are going to be the same as well. The currently. These being the currently. Let me look at July. Yeah, these are going to be the same. So if you like the aesthetic, but you want a different layout, that is what you're going to want to do. Pick the layout that works for you, because this all looks the same. We've got our monthly, and then this is our color block layout. Let's talk about the color block for a minute. I have used this professionally, like for my job, when there's been a color block that has like grayed out boxes where it's been completely neutral. And I really, really liked it. If you work a Monday through Friday job and Saturday, Sunday is like your real life, this is ideal because you can create different categories for your work in each basically row going across. And then you've got your home life, your home to-do list, or let's say you just need to remember something about work going into the next week. You don't want to forget on Friday. You can put it down here where it says weekend adventures and just relabel it. So I liked having Monday through Friday and then the weekends separate. I also like the demarcation given for us with the 5 different subjects. You can use a subject layout or a teacher layout if you want to as well. But this is just another way to do it. So you could put emails, phone calls, meetings, urgent priority, whatever the case may be. You can create different categories for each thing, and then you plan across horizontally. So that is one way that you can use the color block layout. And again, the color just kind of marks those different sections for you. And you can draw in the lines however you want them to be. But aesthetically, this is all exactly the same as the last planner we just looked at. Let me double check August, see if it's the same. It is the same. So this is going to be all the same. Let me flip through just so you can see and confirm that these are all going to be the same. December, January, February, March, April, May, balance is beautiful, June, July, anything you can imagine is possible, August, September. Big things often have small beginnings for October, November, and December. So that, my friends, is the color block layout in the Fulk and Feather. So Fulk and Feather and Fulk Beauty they're like sisters. These are like sister planners. All right, guys, that is everything I received so far for spring 2024 with planners in mind. If you have any questions about these guys, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you want to see my initial unboxing first impressions, that is here on my channel. and so is my sticker book flip through. I have, you guys, 7 brand new sticker books from the Happy Planner that I'm flipping through here on my channel. I will leave that linked down below. I'll leave both videos linked down below. Again, if you decide to pick anything up in the spring release, please consider shopping with my affiliate link down in the description box. Come hang out with me over on Instagram. My handle is The Joyful Sojourn. And if you want to hang out with me again, you want to see how I use Happy Planner products, then please consider subscribing to my channel. Until next time, friend, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!